Raiders are going to the Cleveland Browns on Sunday. This game can't come soon enough for the Cleveland Browns, who made far too many mistakes in a 24-6 loss to the formerly winless Jacksonville Jaguars. As for the Oakland Raiders, every day must feel like Groundhog Day because they're 0-6 on the season and they're hoping to finally get a win. The Browns have a rare 4:25 home kickoff time this week, which should make the Dawg Pound extra rowdy, especially with the Browns looking to get back in the win column. After nearly pulling off an upset against the San Diego Chargers, the Oakland Raiders pulled back and lost by 11 to the Arizona Cardinals. Derek Carr had one of his worst games of the season, as the Raiders managed just 220 yards of offense. Carr was 16 of 28 for 173 yards, but he didn't turn the ball over for the first time since his first start of the season against the Jets. On the flip side, it was also his second game without a touchdown pass. The Raiders are the only team in the NFL with less than 100 points scored this season. Things were sailing right along for the Cleveland Browns after their win over the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they came to a screeching halt on Sunday. Brian Hoyer was terrible, with a stat line that read 16 of 41 for 215 yards and an interception. He was also sacked 3 times. The Browns only rushed for 2.3 yards per carry and were a combined 4 of 20 on 3rd and 4th down. Overall, it was an atrocious offensive performance, and the talking heads are already speculating about an increased role for Johnny Manziel this week. Tony Sparano was 30-32 straight up and 29-33 against the number with the Miami Dolphins from 2011 to 2013. With the Raiders, Sparano is 0-2 and the Raiders are 1-1 against the spread. Mike Pettine is now 3-3 in his rookie season and 3-1-2 against the closing number, although his ATS record is certainly debatable. It will be interesting to see how Pettine bounces back from his first ugly loss as a head coach. The Browns have major problems with their run defense, and they're lucky that the Raiders can't run the football either. The 4:25 p.m. start time gives the Raiders a bit of an advantage, but the Browns are in a big bounce-back spot against an inferior opponent. After such a terrible offensive showing, expect a focused Browns team that went through the letdown that young teams often fall victim to. Look for the Browns to reestablish the running game, and the Raiders are the right team to do that against. For a wealth of information including stats, trends, and our game picks, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center and consider becoming a premium subscriber for more in-depth analysis.